If you wanna know something about us, the hearts in our chests are full of northern love. And even when we're broke, we'll always have enough. We're far from ordinary people.
Yo.
We're far from ordinary.
Alright, how can I say this? From a place where no one expects us to make it. There was the Stone Roses and Oasis, but when they were big, we were still babies. I'm talking to the new generation, and we wasn't born in the 80s. They say that we don't see many places, cause nobody's left there for ages. Serious love for the people that raised us, even though it got crazy. Poverty stricken, but that never fazed us. Not one of us lazy. And I'll be the first to say money don't change us. Well, it did change me. I'll never forget where I came from. That's cause it's the struggle that saved me. On the streets we got brought up, and we'd play on the grass cause we're trying to be pro footballers. They say there's no kings out here. Nobody's got money. Every one of us paupers. I beg to differ, cause I see the bigger picture. Every one of us kings, we could live on the street and make it a castle. What they call us. We can keep throwing out orders. In fact, bring cameras and record us. We've been fighting for survival, and you're gonna learn what war does. Why did he call it an army? That's cause he's filled with souls. There's a war going on outside in his life. You can
if you wanna know something about me, the blood in my veins is full of northern grit. I got that northern soul, man, I got the vid. We're far from ordinary people. If you wanna know something about us, the hearts in our chests are full of northern love. And even when we're broke, we'll always have enough. We're far from ordinary people. We're far from ordinary.
Okay, what did he expect? They expect us to fail this test. They think we're broken, we're not blessed. Like we're gonna watch our parents stress. No chance, and more time our parents are broken up anyway. There's no romance, and the car's been sold. And that's cause there's no keeping up with their finance. What did he want us to do? Skip down the road to the job centre and just hold hands? It's not easy out here. Depression's a killer, especially when you've got no plan. So much pain on a daily basis. Would you not grab the with both hands? Strong enough to wipe out the whole gang. If I'm being brutally honest, I don't condone it, but I understand the stealing and the violence. Yeah, man, run when you hear the sirens. No comment, leave the room in silence. That's the same boy whose mum got treated bad in the job centre on Friday. Dad don't care, so he lacks the guidance. It's a shame that the streets are evil, but that's just where we grown up. Not everything was legal, but that's where we learned to be tough. Most people grind to a halt like a car with no petrol or no diesel, but we keep it moving round there, cause we're far from ordinary people.
If you wanna know something about me, the blood in my veins is full of northern grit. I got that northern soul, man, I got the vid. We're far from ordinary people. If you wanna know something about us, the hearts in our chests are full of northern love. Even when we're broke, we'll always have enough. We're far from ordinary people. I see the raindrops falling again. We look up to greet the heavens. Who cares if we had harsh beginnings? We look onwards. If you wanna know something about me, the blood in my veins is full of northern grit. I got that northern soul.
Well, the main story here is we are going to see in action the top scorer in the league. And it's live. Hi there again. Once more, it's Martin Tyler and Alan Smith with you for this game, which, well, we came to the ground, the weather looked okay, but we've been hit by snow flurries, and it's actually snowing as kickoff approaches.
Yeah, it seems to be getting a bit heavier. It's if it starts covering up the lines and snow gathers on the ball, that's when the ref's got a decision to make.
Rosenberg bring into this game plenty of experience in European competition. Your thoughts on the Norwegian club, Alan Smith?
You have to take your hat off to them, Martin, because it's okay being expected to win the championship. It's a bit harder fulfilling those hopes, and they've done really well in doing that. Started this campaign really well, and I don't foresee them slipping up.
Well, here is the team sheet for the home side. 4-3-3, and they've got natural wide players in that front three with a central striker.
I think that's the key, because those lads on the flanks It's quite a complicated job, actually, because they've got to come inside, support the centre forward, and they've also got to funnel back when they haven't got the ball, so an onus on them.
And for the away side, this is how they line up for this match. We've got it down as a 4-3-3.
Yeah, it's a system that the Netherlands used to use all the time. I think really they invented it, and plenty of countries have adopted it since. If it works, it's really tough to handle.
First half has begun here. Opening them up with a through pass. That was tight, and the keeper had to be brave to get there. Jensen. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Can put them in front here, and he's done just that.
Oh, they've laid down a marker with that goal. Really good finish.
Fantastic football, really, to lead to a goal like that.
Well, he could hardly miss that. From the right wing, that was a perfect delivery.
And they got their reward for it.
He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that, but his players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Keep an eye on the visiting team today, because they're going for a 4th consecutive victory.
And they've defended well during that period, and I think they'll have to do that here, away from their own ground.
Torre Reginiussen. Jensen. Can find some space here on the flanks. Jensen. Gets his foot in there. Going in as a group in midfield, not as individuals, to win the ball back. He's going to try it! And it's a goal here.
Well, he's point-blank range, but you've got to be there to score. You've got to be there to miss it as well, but he didn't.
Two for him on the day, and 2 very well-taken goals. Well, let's take another look at the goal. Restarting at 2-0. That's a good spot by the defender. And they've spread it out wide here. They've opened them up here. That was a puff out your cheeks moment, and phew, got away with it. Just wondering about the effect of the snow into the players' eyes, and seeing as clearly as they would do if there was no snow.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? If it impairs vision, and if it gathers on the ball as well, of course, that's when the ref has to have a look at it.
Now we have a corner to come via that deflection. That's a fine goal. I want to see it again. I bet you do too.
Just put his laces through it. What a strike. Bottom left. No chance for any keeper in the world.
He's put in the corner. Jensen. But giving it straight to the opposition. Untidy work. Torre Reginiussen. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Well, it will be a throw-in. Diop. Can't keep the ball at the moment. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. But he's caught offside. Can you see what he's trying to do? It's all about the timing of the run.
Just failed to look across the line.
Saw the pass coming and got there first. Well, the wide man can show his skills here. Real chance, and he's done it. And that's the third, the hat-trick. It's a day he'll never forget. They will be signing the match ball for him afterwards because of a hat-trick.
Yeah, he won't forget this day in a hurry. Top stuff from him.
Different angle on it here. I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. And the board shows 3 added minutes. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. Could get his cross in now. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Well, there is the referee blowing for half-time. It's 3-0 here. Well, they've been scoring, but they haven't scored enough. They're looking weaker defensively today. But there's still a second half to turn it around.
Oh, I've seen quite a few fans heading for the exits because they just cannot see this team reducing the deficit at all.
I guess the coach might have said, well, if they can do that in one half, you can do it in the other half. But it's going to take a lot of character for the losing side to fight back. Yes. Striding forward, purposefully. Diop. Well, 2 of them at it, really typifying the game. Torre Reginiussen. Trying to thread a pass, in with a chance. Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think. Good vision. Oh, he's given offside.
Yeah, he's playing on the shoulder, but just needs to hold his run a touch. He goes a bit early, gets a bit too eager.
Been some speculation in the media about Gerard Piqué's future. Well, I can tell you what his future is. Steered through. Some options now for the pass. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Jens attacking now. Excellent challenge. Well, that'll be a throw. Opportunity to cross it now. Can really get at the opposition here. And that's deflected behind. It will be a corner. No apologies for focusing on this fella.
Well, he's been magnificent so far, and the keeper, quite rightly, has demanded why he hasn't been closing down. Already he's got himself some goals.
But here comes the corner. And he's put it in for the goal. And the corner opens the way to a score here when the defenders just didn't deal with the first ball in.
It's all about the delivery that led to this goal. Right on the spot, that corner was.
That is a wonderful goal, Alan.
I think they just wanted it more, Martin. The way he attacked the ball and the marking was really poor.
Let's have another peek at that goal.
Well, I know this manager's been working hard on the training ground on a certain shape, and boy, is it getting results out there.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Jensen. Put in from the wide area. Oh, that's good defending. Could get his cross in now. Good defensive clearance there. We've given it straight to the opposition. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. It's given away. Diop. An incisive pass. He's through here. The shot's on. A real tough piece of work for the goalkeeper from such a powerful shot. But he made sure that the net wasn't required behind him. Well, this is a real shock. You can see it in the faces of the players, and you can hear it in the lack of noise, if you like, from the supporters. Good vision here. And the ball knocked away long. Just a change now. He's bringing on a new player. And time for the defender to clear the cross. It's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming. We're down now to the last 6 minutes. Substitution that the home side want to make. Well, we've been locked in this position for a while. It's probably the longest period in the game where the losing team haven't conceded. They're just seeing out time, and to be fair, the winning team are doing the same as well. Blow the whistle, ref. One of the backup brigade is going to have a chance centre stage. Swung in from the corner. That's safely away. But we're down to the last minute here. He's got his shot off now. That's a brilliant goal. Well, he aimed low and put it right into the corner.
Well, that's a great goal. He showed a lot of composure, not to mention skill, to find the bottom corner like that.
It's another late goal to emphasise the gulf between the two sides today.
Yeah, and it's been that type of match. I think everybody out there, the strikers particularly, want to increase the goal tallies, and they've done it.
There's no doubt that the scoreline reflects realistically the nature of the game. There's nothing false about it. They've thoroughly... And he's blown his whistle for the last time. It was absolutely extraordinary, exceptional, elegant, excellent.
Well, he goes across and grabs the match ball from the ref, a hat-trick, and that's to be treasured by any player.
Well, here he is, the top scorer in the league, the main feature of our match today, and it's live. Hi there, everyone. Martin Tyler here with me today. I'm delighted to welcome Alan Smith.
Oh, hi there, Martin. Absolutely delighted to be here.
It's Rosenborg playing today against Odd.
Now, two good teams, aren't they? First v third, still fairly on in the season, but I think they'll fancy themselves to be still there towards the end, and there's not too much to separate these two teams. Keep your eyes on this one.
Well, he could be the star turn in this game.
What a performance it was in his last game when he grabbed 3 goals.
And this is the lineup for the home side. We've got it down as a 4-3-3.
Yeah, it's a system that the Netherlands used to use all the time. I think really they invented it, and plenty of countries have adopted it since. If it works, it's really tough to handle.
And this is how the opposition will line up. And we're putting the opposition up here as 4-3-3 as well. Alan, could it be more of a 4-5-1?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe when trying to absorb the pressure, I think they'll try and stay nice and solid and just leave the one man up front.
The teams are ready and bursting to get the game underway. Torre Reginiussen. And there's the interception. Hagen. Well, going into this game for the home side, they're in great form, aren't they? 4 consecutive wins. Incisive pass. Safety first there. Had a go! Jensen. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Well, that'll run straight through to the goalkeeper. Made sure the ball is stuck at his foot. It's a good cross. Good defensive clearance there. On the move and able to cut out the pass. The pressure to absorb high up the pitch. And they've spread it out wide here.
If you look at the
shots on here. He's blocked. Here's the chance. That was close and well hit too.
Yeah, he really did get the laces behind it.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. There's some potential in this move. Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. Got his foot in to cut out the pass. Can't keep the ball at the moment. Could get the ball into the box now. Looking for teammates in the middle. Here's a chance, goalkeeper exposed. Couldn't keep it in play, it's gone out for a throw. Definitely a throw in there. Hagen. A timely challenge. Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition. We've got 2 added minutes. That's been signalled now. Well, we're halfway through, and we haven't yet got a goal to bring to you. 0-0 at half-time. Well, he's been in the game, hasn't he? That's the best we can say for him. But not everything he's tried has come off.
Room for improvement, I think you could say, from this lad.
Here we go in the second half, hoping and indeed expecting a bit better fare than the first half provided.
Yeah, both managers got a bit of work to do just to G them up. Need a bit of urgency in the legs.
Excellent challenge. So the referee awards a free kick. And that's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. I just wonder whether the occasion's getting the better of him. We really expected a bit more so far.
Well, yeah, I mean, the way things are, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets substituted, because he looks way below par at the moment. Hasn't had the courage to, you know, let fly from these kind of areas, and as a result, his team are level.
Well, here comes the corner. Cleared away, well away from goal. And that will be a throw as the header goes out of play. Thought they were in to score there. His teammates furious with him. They've set it up well for the cross. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Well, we've got an angle on this offside call, Alan, and I must say it is the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job, because the speed that players move now, as it turns out, what a great call.
Well, there are other options from the bench. It goes out wide again. They're going to have to restart with a throw. And it's out of play. Jensen. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Well, he has cleared the danger. Untidy work. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Jensen. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change.
Well, he was in the right place at the right time to cut it out.
Just a heavy touch, the opposition can take the ball away. Opportunity in a wider area. Beyond everyone, it's a throw. It will be their throw. Substitute coming on. It's a tactical change. Jensen. 84 minutes gone, 6 minutes to go. He's got some room out here in the wide position. Well, here comes the support. Crosses long towards the back post. Oh, that's great, and the wait is over. It's a fine goal. They've worked away at the opposition, and now they've got their reward. Nicely taken, and patience has paid off finally. That was an amazing shot, very difficult technique, and the goalkeeper left helpless.
Well, he's rooted to the spot. He flew past him at some pace. Oh, look at the manager. He works hard on his team on the training ground, and he's seen some reward for it down there now.
We had seemed to be stuck in a bit of a stalemate in truth, but this very, very late goal has changed that.
Well, they threw men forward and they've got the reward.
3 minutes, that's what's going to be played for added time. You know, this could be the last chance for them to salvage something from this match. Good power in that punch away by the goalkeeper from the cross. Four on the ball. There it is, the final whistle. It was really close, right up to the final whistle, but they've got across the finishing line with their noses just in front.
I'd be relieved about that because the opposition pushed them all the way. It was a cracking contest.
Some final thoughts on one of the better performers today, Alan.
Good performance from him, and I think that was probably the difference between the two teams.
The teams are ready and bursting to get the game underway.
I'm a skeptic, their eyes set in, but I'd like to believe that somebody could be authentic. I'm a cynic, my harshest critic, but I'd like to believe I could open my heart and let someone in it. Seems like everybody's moving mouths, but I don't feel their words. I find it hard to love because God, I love to hurt. At least I consistent. Cause they'd like to believe that I turned out to be who they wanted. A bit narcissistic. Well, tell me who isn't. Yeah, I die for attention cause I feel alive when I get it. I got the best intentions, but I tend to them up. I never learned my lessons, no, the effort's good enough. At least I'm consistent.
plenty of nervous anticipation, but now it is for real. Match day 1 in the Europa League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. I'll tell you what, just talk to visiting fans about how special a stadium this is. We're in the East End of Glasgow on a big European night. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always by Lee Dixon. And we've got Europa League group stage action to look forward to this evening. It's Celtic facing Rosenborg.
Yeah, it's very important that you're not playing catch-up in the group stages. Match day 1, imperative you get off to a good start.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, when you're playing against a player, sometimes you're trying to look at what his qualities are. Is he a good hold-up player? Is he quick? Is he this? Is he that? But when somebody tells you he's a finisher, you know you're in big trouble.
The initial 11 today for the hosts. An element of caution about this selection.
Yeah, 4-5-1, Derek. The 5 players behind the lone striker will need to support him. Looks very strong midfield offensively and also defensively. The back four will be protected throughout the game.
This is what they'll be facing today. We're thinking 4-3-3.
Yeah, one central striker, Derek. The width comes from the wingers who will stay high and wide. Very narrow midfield and a conventional back four.
It is the opening act. Europa League group stage, match day 1, underway. Scott Brown. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? He has teammates to play it to. Is he going to punish them here? Now, what can he do here? Carrying a genuine threat here. And the keeper had to react in an instant.
Oh, and does he? Wow, does he react? What a save that is.
Now the delivery, and you need your defender to take charge. And the keeper not really taxed by that long-range shot. Forrest. Scott Brown. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Keep it. Forrest. Well, it was known as the UEFA Cup until season 2009-2010. Now the UEFA Europa League. And Lee Dixon, part of the fixtures and fittings.
Yeah, it is. I remember playing in it when we got knocked out of the Champions League early. You went into the Europa League at all.
Well, is he going to give them the advantage? Well, you have to say, he's going to be very cross with himself.
Well, how's he missed it? It should be the first goal of the game.
Goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. And here's Forrest. And Scott Brown. Given away. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique. Really should do better than that.
Well, let's see what he has in store for them. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Scott Brown. Excellent challenge. Can he give them the lead? Can they put it away?
Well, it's still all square, Derek, but I don't know how cracking goalkeeping that was.
Here's McGregor. Philip Benkovic. Now Toljan. Scott Sinclair. And a throw-in it's going to be. It's with Sinclair. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Well, can he make this move count? Here's McGregor. It is to be a throw-in. Well, that shouldn't really happen from a throw-in. Here's McGregor. Now Lee Griffiths. Forrest. Good tackle. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Brown. And Griffiths on the ball. Forrest. Well, they get high marks for that move, but so the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Now Lee Griffiths. Forrest. In danger of giving it away. And he's got to clatter it clear. I must say, no shortage of space. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. Well, you might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect, Lee.
Well, it's not been a great first half of football as far as he's concerned. He seemed a little bit sluggish to me, Derek. Easy for the back line to pick him up. Needs more movement.
Carrying a genuine threat here. Well, visionary passing. Will there be a tangible end product? Just wanted to get it out of there. Now, what can he do here? And a chance for them to nudge in front. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And a deep ball in. Keeper did his job to begin with. That is excellent pressure high up the pitch. Job done, ball one. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Trying his luck from going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Cham. Tom Rogic. And Griffiths on the ball.
Happy birthday to Sasha Walker.
And Cham has the ball.
From Grandad Stan and Gran.
Well, let's see, does he mean business? Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Well, I must say he acquitted himself well under pressure. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Substitution time it is. And Cham has the ball. James Forrest now. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Well, the cross came over, and a real need to get rid of the ball here. And Cham. And a strong tackle. By no means on his own here. Now in Cham. Well, can he make this? It might be the moment to get them ahead. And the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid.
Well, they were so close there to taking the lead, but the woodwork's the goalkeeper's friend on that occasion.
Well, that's tremendous vision. He's really sliced them open. Now he must favour the cross. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Is he going to punish them here? Crossing possibilities. Carrying a genuine threat here. Tom Rogic. James Forrest now.
The fourth official has indicated
The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. The final whistle is sounded, and both teams will have to be content with a draw here on match day 1.
Well, they can't really complain. It's not an ideal start. 3 points would have been the target at the start of the night, and there's a little bit more pressure just been piled on them now for game 2.
Well, certain things came off for him in this game, but not everything, Lee.
Well, sometimes you lose that fight against your individual opponent. That was the case today for him. Just totally outclassed, didn't really get into the game. Needs to do better next time out.